Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Flexibility. For the next 50 minutes, we will be doing exercises standing, seated, and on the mat to help keep you strong and flexible. So let's get started with our warm-up. We'll have a seat, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, coming up. Stretch out of the ribs and exhale. Inhale, stretch and exhale. Inhale, stretch and exhale. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, exhale as you bend over to stretch the side. And other side, lift, bend, and down. Let's do that again. And last time, over to this side. Feet wider apart, come to the edge of the chair. Stretch forward, pulling the stomach in against the spine. Reach and hold. And exhale all the way down. Let's come over to the outside of the foot and come over to the other side and stretch. Come back to center, pull the stomach in, lift, and exhale down. Let's try that segment again. We're going to bend from the waist and reach. Lift the arms up and hold. Exhale, coming down. Come over to the outside of the foot. Bring it back center, over to the other side. Come back center. Inhale and exhale down. Now we're going to take one hand, we're going to trace the outside of the opposite leg all the way down to the ankle. Feel the stretch in the shoulder. Lift, you're on the outside of the leg. And come back to center position. Take the other hand outside of leg, start up by the hip, slide down, and reach for the ankle or to wherever you can comfortably get. Feel the stretch in the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. And let's try that again on both sides. Very good one for opening up the shoulders and stretching out any tension that may have collected there during the night. A lot of us don't realize that as we sleep, we still tense up. And so when you wake up in the morning and everything is stiff and sore, it's because you haven't fully relaxed into it. All right, cross over, outside of hip. Now run it down the leg to the ankle. Feel the stretch. And roll back up. And each time you do this, it should feel a little looser. All right, other side, slide down. Reach for the ankle. Come back up to center. Inhale, up. and exhale down. Feet hip width apart. We're going to drop down to one side, lift the opposite elbow, stretching the side of the body, and exhale as you reach down, other elbow is up, lift. You're using your stomach muscles to lift you back up. You're stretching the sides of the waist and come up again and reach down. Lift up back to center position. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we'll start rolling the shoulders. So we're going to take one at a time. Lift toward the ear, take it back down and around. And lift, back down and around. And lift, back down and around. Other side, lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Now let's involve the elbows. We're going to lift, take it around and down. So we're now getting in between the shoulder blades. And this is a good one to help you straighten up in that area so you don't develop kyphosis. And lift and around. Now let's take the arms up in a large circle. And around, and reach, and down, and reach, and down. Let's take the arm up. Now follow it toward the back wall. Take the hand down. So we're going to turn, getting the neck involved now, stretching, and down. And inhale, turn, exhale. Other side, lift, turn to the back wall, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to do a forward stroke like you're swimming. So we come through, turn the head to the opposite side as you stretch the hand, lift other side, and stretch. Look to the opposite side, lift, and stretch, and lift, and stretch. Breaststroke, and now we'll involve the core. Come slightly forward from the waist, reach out, around, and in. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. All right, further stretching that shoulder area, we're going to take the arm out to the side, close in front of you, and open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Other side, stretch the arm out, take it across the body. And out, and in, out, in, and out, and in. Inhale up, exhale back to center position. So now we're going to start working the spine a little bit. So I'm going to face sideways so you can see what I'm doing here. But you're going to pull those elbows back, 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 back. So when you pull back, the chest comes forward, it contracts back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just bend. We're going to hang loose, keep the feet wide. Now just circle the arms in one direction and circle in the opposite direction. Hang loose. Now roll up. Chin is to the chest. Head is going to come last. Lift. And exhale down. Let's get that twist more into the gut area to aid in digestion. We lift. Take the hand over the opposite thigh. Twist into it. And bring it back to center position. Other side, lift. Take it over the opposite thigh. Twist into it, pulling the stomach against the spine. Come back to center position. Again, lift. Take it over. Twist. Back to center. Other side. Twist. And come back to center position. Now we're going to go from the breastbone, lift it up toward the chin. All right, so we have lift and drop, 2 and drop, 3, drop, 4, drop, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do a second set of those. We lift and drop. And those ribs are expanding and contracting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet little more than hip width apart, hands on thighs. You're going to slide toward one side of the chair. Try to keep the shoulder down. In other words, don't lift it up like that. Keep the shoulder level. Just slide in the rib cage. Bring it back center, slide to the other side. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to take the ribs from here to here, and we're going to circle. We push the chest forward, slide to the side, contract against the back of the chair, slide to the other side, and come forward and slide, and contract, and slide. Try to keep the circle smooth, and contract, and side, and front, and side. Contract back to the chair and side. Let's take it over in the other direction. We push forward and side, contract back and side. Slide forward, slide, side, slide back and side. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Come back to center position. Now we're going to lift in a horseshoe direction with the rib cage. So we lift, take it over, drop. Lift, take it over, drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. And lift and drop. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. All right, so now we're going to start working the glutes and the hip area. So you're going to place hands on the chair seat, lift one side of the glute, push it back down to center. Lift and down. You might want to hang on to the chair arms and lift and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How many of you found that difficult to lift one hip off the chair? It's not easy to do, so you've got to really contract those glute muscles to lift it up and put it down. All right, now we're going to stand. We're going to come behind the chair. Taking one leg back, and you're going to lift the leg just a few inches off the ground so the trajectory is up and back down. This knee is soft. Lift. Keep the hips even. 2, 3. See, it's just a little lift. 4, but that's really going to tighten the glutes. 6, 7, 8. Other leg, take it back. Soften the supporting knee and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's repeat that whole segment on each side. Take the other leg back and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now we're going to come to the side of the chair, and we are going to mimic what we did seated with lifting the hip. So one arm out to the side, the other on the top of the chair. We're going to lift the foot. Now lift the hip out to the side and bring it down. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you felt, the glute medius on the other side got exercised also. Let's try that on the opposite side. Arm out. Lift the foot. Now lift the hip out to the side. Bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to bring the hip just straight in and straight back out to the side. We're going to come up on the outside toe here. Twist toward the chair, take it out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're not lifting the hip, it's just coming closed and open. Other side. Outside leg, come up on the tippy toe, arm out, twist the hip in toward the chair, take it back out, open to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. All right, now we're going to take that up a level. We're going to come up on the toe. We lift the hip up, touch the knee to the chair arm, bring it in and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, soften that knee, don't leave it stiff. 6, 7, 8. And we should be pretty good today. The weather is warmer out there, so we shouldn't feel quite so stiff. I personally can't wait till it's 70 or 80 degrees again. Lift, knee, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's just take a wide stance. We're going to push the hips to the back, bend the knees, and we're going to push down to the floor and lift and stretch the side of the body up. Push the hips back. Reach for the floor and up. 3, 4, 5. This also tightens the buttocks. 6, 7, and 8. And now I would like to show you how to pick up something from the floor. Something that has a little bit of weight to it. The mistake that most people make when they're bending down to pick something up that's heavy is they bend this way from the knees and then they pull up this way, which is going to strain that lower sacrum. The best way to pick up something from the floor, you turn the feet to 10 and 2 position, way wider than the hips. You bend down here, you pick it up, the strain comes on the glutes instead of on that lower back. So you reach down and pick it up. Don't worry about what you look like. It's not a pretty position, but it's going to protect you. Because as I said, with knees straight ahead like this and pulling up, it's going to take the strain here, which you don't want. All right, so let us now continue with glute work. Quads. So we're going to go into a reverse lunge. I'm up on the toe, and the leg is back pretty far here. And then plie and straighten. 2, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. Bring the foot in and come back to center. One of the things I want to mention, a lot of people say, gee, I can never get any definition in the quad area, and I work my legs a lot and so forth. What you have to do is look at your genetics on that. If you have slender legs, your muscle is going to be smaller. So it's not going to bulk up to the extent where when you look at a dancer, you see all that leanness and the muscle tone. They work at it 8 hours a day. Okay, so you have to take that into consideration. What we're going for here is to keep the quads strong. And you know, if you get some toning benefits in, that's just a bonus. But we're going to make those quads strong. All right, we lunge back. You're going to be up on the toe, straighten up in the core, and bend and straighten. 2, 3. That knee does not extend past the toe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it into center. Inhale up. Exhale back down. So right now they should feel like they've had quite a bit of work on them. All right, now we're going to get the hamstring a little bit. Hamstring runs behind the leg. We kind of ignore that muscle, but it too needs to be stretched. So we're going to start out. You can stay behind your chair if you want. Kick the butt and down, like you're trying to get the heel to kick the butt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side and kick to the butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do a kick and stretch. We kick, slide through, foot is flat, stretch past, and center. Kick, slide through, hips pushed way to the back, touch, and center. Kick, slide through, touch, and center. Kick, slide through, touch, and center. Let's try that on the other side. Kick, slide through, push the hips to the back, touch the toe, bring it back to center. Kick, slide, touch, center. Kick, slide, touch, center, and kick, slide, touch, and center. All right, let's try another stretch. This one will be seated. You're going to take the hands under the thigh, press the back into the chair, take the hand behind the ankle, straighten the leg out, and pulse toward the forehead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. I'll try to face sideways so you can see that pulse a little better. We take the hand underneath. All right, now hands out here. Now pulse. 2, bring it toward the forehead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. And I love watching professional dancers do that because they get it up here and it goes way behind the head. And anyway, that's a particular body type too, in addition to stretching. So we just want to get that hamstring stretched out because they get very stiff. And then, of course, it hampers movement in the leg area. All right, so we are now going to go down to the mats. We'll continue some of this work on the mat. So grab your water. Remember to stay hydrated. Standing in the middle of the mat, and we're going to slide down to one side, bend the knees, reach more toward the ankle, take it back up to the side, and stretch, bend the knees, reach down and up, and bend the knees, reach down to the side. That's a good stretch on the obliques. And down and lift. We're now going to take the arms straight out to the front. You're going to push the hips to the back and reach for the floor. Again, stretching those hamstrings. Bend the knees. Crawl with the hands down onto the knees, release the toes, and you're on all fours. From here, we're going to just lift one arm at a time, and you will be able to feel the lift and the pull in the abdominal area. All right, ready? 1. And down. 2, 3, 4. Other hand. 5. Reaching down. And 6, 7, and 8. All right, now pull the hips back. Reach the hands forward, stay in that position. Come back down. We're going to slide onto the forearms into plank position. Extend one leg, extend the other, lower the booty into a straight line, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down onto the stomach. Stretch the arms out. Lift into baby cobra, so you're just going to lift the chin and then take the forehead to the mat. Lift the chin again in baby cobra. And take the forehead to the mat. Lift the chin. And forehead to mat. Second set, you're going to come back up onto those forearms. Lift, straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down onto the mat. This time we bring the hands in toward the shoulder and lift into a modified cobra. come back down. All right, let's lift again. Here we go. Lift into modified cobra. And down. Bring the forearms again onto the mat. Curl the toes. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down onto the stomach. We're going to bend the heels to the butt. Take them straight down. Again, working those hamstrings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now bring the legs close together. You're going to stretch out into reverse dead man stretch. Cross over one ankle, bring it back to center. Cross over the other, and you are rolling from side to side. 3, 4, hip is getting a stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll onto the side. Stack the knees. Extend the leg out and bring it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the leg and circle. 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee over the other one and just feel the stretch. Stack the knees. We're going to sit and come back over to the other side. Stacking the knees again. Extend the leg, bring it in, and stretch it out. 2, foot is flexed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend it out, circle. 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee over the other one, rest it on the mat, and feel the stretch in the hip area. Bring it back to center position. We're going to roll onto our back. And you are going to, roll over onto the buttocks here. Hands, fingers are pointed toward the front. Come down. Now push up. So that's another good way of getting underneath the arm tightened up. Ready? So the hands are pushed back away from the hips. Now just come down to the floor. Pull the stomach into the spine and come up. So we're also getting stomach work here. Exhale, down, press, pulling the stomach in, curl up. One more, and down, and pull up. And now reach past the front leg, stretch the upper back. down. All right, so now we're going to come all the way down onto the mat. We're going to stretch the arms out to the side, shoulders remain on the mat. Take one ankle across the knee, lift the bottom leg, bring it into the chest, and feel the stretch. Bring it back down. Arms out again. Release that leg. Bring the other one over. Hands underneath the legs. Bring it into the chest. Feel the stretch. Bring it down. And now take both knees over to one side. Shoulders remain on the mat. Lift. Come over to the other side. Come back to center position. Press the stomach into the spine, hands behind the head, chin up, elbows wide. And we're going to lift and down. 2, working abdominals. 3, exhale on the lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to cross over to one side, but we're going to go very slowly on these. Count of 4. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. 2, 3, 4. Remember, keep pressing that stomach into the spine. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 2, 3, 4. All right, other side. Here we go. Again, pull that stomach in and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 2, 3, 4. 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 It's a lot harder to do them slow. All right, we're going to lift one leg in the air. Hands are coming down by the sides. We press the other foot into the mat. Lift the buttocks up. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's also good for that hamstring. Other leg lifted into the air and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now bridge position and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch the arms up. If your shoulders don't allow you to do this, leave them out to the sides. Stretch the legs down, flex the feet. Push down with the heels, back with the hands into full dead man stretch. And bring the feet to the mat. Roll to one side. All right, so now we're going to start getting into side planks. Those are difficult because you are lifting your body on one arm. A lot of you cannot do that because of shoulder issues or wrist issues. So I'm going to show you the modification. You're going to stretch out the arm. Place the head on the arm, extend one leg, and now just lift and hold and bring it back down. Again, lift the leg, press, lifting the body up to the side and down. Let's go for 2 more of those. Lift, lift the body, and down. Last one, lift the leg, lift, and down. So we start with baby moves on that. Then we will gradually get up to a full side plank. All right, let's try that on the other side. So you are going to stretch the arm out, rest the head on the arm, the other hand is in front. We stretch the bottom leg out, we lift. All right, now here we go. Lift the body and then back down. Lift the leg, lift the body and down. Lift the leg, lift, and down. Last one, lift, and down. All right, let's go into downward facing dog. So we're going to come onto all fours again. Curl the toes. We're going to lift the buttocks in the air, come back, push the hips back, heels down, arms straight. And walk the feet in, walk the hands into the feet, roll, lift all the way up. Exhale down. Let's just stretch the arms a little bit in case they have too much pressure on them at any one point. Take the hand underneath, stretch it across, wiggle those fingers, make a fist and circle, and reverse. Other side, come across, wiggle, make a fist, circle, reverse. Nice big inhalation up, exhale, Om Shanti. Now remember, we are starting back full speed ahead next Monday for in-participant classes. And we will still be virtual, at least my classes will still be virtual. And 40-person lunches. You do have to call in to register for the class. Stay with me, 10:45 this morning. We're going to work it out cardio-wise with Cardio Fun. And for those of you unable to join me for that class, I will see you next Tuesday morning, 10 a.m., for chair yoga. And I will be so glad to have you back at the center and see live bodies again. I just hope we don't have to have another spell of being away, but we just have to play it by ear. So have a wonderful day. Don't drive in the rain if you can help it. And thank you for choosing my classes.